moving
gets
on.
crazier from here, boy.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
What are you gonna start with?
We'll start with. All right, let's go ahead and get into Invincible. Man, wow! But coming off the heat from last episode, they just said, "Let me give you some more heat, man. Let me go ahead and just cap it off with some more heat. Just stay right there. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Wow! To see the end credit scene from the last episode just really pay off and be what this episode really is about was crazy to see. All the different marks just going crazy and really destroying the world. Like they really wow.
Yeah.
It was insane. I can't wait for next episode. We'll get into all that later. But yeah, phenomenal. I took this as a mini Viltrumite invasion, and it was cool.
Funny as
I'm gonna say I took this because again, let's have a refresher. This whole season, we've been talking crap about the side stories that we've been seeing, and we just want the main story, like the Viltrumite army. So to see this side story turn into what it was, because remember Justin was saying after he killed them, like, oh, that was pretty, like, that's how we ended it with him, but obviously it wasn't. And to come and find out this is what his plan was, it's kind of crazy to see it unfold because it was pretty spectacular. They destroyed everything. Like, this is worse than what Omni-Man did. Like,
yeah,
recovering from this is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Quick insert. Amazing episode title. What have I done?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I didn't even know that was the title of it. I was just looking at it right now. That's perfect. Man.
The only negative thing I have to say, which isn't really a negative, it was just something that was on my mind. That the one mark that was wearing the mat, like the thing over his head, the one that was he was saying how he didn't kill his mom and he missed his mom. That one.
Yeah.
It kind of dark mark. I've been.
It didn't make sense to me because if he was only there, he said, I was only here to come and take mom back with me. If that was his only purpose, why didn't he instantly go to the house to see her? It felt kind of off to me, like
because he couldn't leave. He couldn't leave. Yeah, he could do that, but he still needed I forget this motherfucker's name, but he still needed that motherfucker to portal him out. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but he didn't. Like I'm saying, because remember from like the timeline of the episode, the mom was at the house for a good while it was happening.
Yeah,
and then she left. If that Mark would cared about her that much to take her, he would have went there off rip when they first like invaded.
Because one Mark did go there.
Yeah, but that was Mohawk, but that was after everything.
Yeah.
So if Mohawk shows there before you, how is that even making sense? That just confused me. Like if you cared about her that much, you would have showed up before anybody.
I can see, and you were right to say that's not a negative because it's not.
It's not a negative. It was just stuck on my head. Like,
I was gonna because. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That Mohawk Mark would have killed her. By the way, that's it. Like he wouldn't even had a chance to take it.
That line, he was fake crying, and then shit.
Yeah. I need your help. Help me. Yeah.
Steven was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be all over the place. So I'm just gonna, as I remember things. The Billie Eilish song. Did that work for you guys?
It felt weird, but
it felt weird to me too. It felt weird to me.
I can see that. I didn't pay it no mind really, but like I said, I watched YouTube videos and shit, and they said the same thing. They were like, "Yeah, this felt weird," but then they actually listened to the song, and it made sense for what was.
No, the song fits for sure.
Yeah,
great fucking song, by the way. Yeah. And then I had something. Oh, okay. I guess my kind of one negative, and maybe you guys can talk me out of it. But is Angstrom not kind of a dumbass?
Explain.
Like, why is he doing this to the one good Mark?
I forgot about. I was thinking that too. Why is he targeting this specific Mark? What is his hate towards this one? Like, doesn't he hate all Invincibles? Why would he?
Because he was in this I guess universe, right? When all that shit happened, when he got blown up and fucked up the thing. This Mark directly affected I forget in season 2 he was doing something and he was like, no, I'm doing this to help my universe or whatever, to help all universes. Like, this isn't what you think it is. And he fucked him up, and he fucked up that whole mission. Made him into what he is. So that's why he has a grudge with this Mark.
But like,
so that Angstrom is our Angstrom from this world.
Yeah, that's the same one. They showed him messed up, and the aliens fixed them.
Yeah,
because fair, but I don't remember season 2, so that makes sense if that's why.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, because I was confused too. I was like, doesn't he hate all Invincibles? So how are you using Invincibles? It kind of like threw me off.
Yeah, it was just specifically this one for fucking up his whole plan.
Okay.
Stephen Ewan. Speaking of Stephen Ewan, yeah, I mentioned it. Seeing it in live action, him playing the asshole. Well, he took that and ran with it here. Multiple different versions of Invincible. He did a phenomenal job. Kind of crazy. I enjoyed him being different Invincibles. That was crazy. That was insane.
Before we transition real quick, one more like possible negative. When he's fighting Angstrom and he's sending all the bot to him, you mean to tell me that one bot hit him and that's how he got away? Because it was just because he was throwing a bunch of weight, like 3 waves of like a million bots at him.
They were nonstop.
And to get away and fall into the portal, Invincible got hit by 1.
I mean, we saw that earlier when he got rid of the whole, I guess I'm going to call him council of Invincibles, right? All it took was 1 to push him into portals and get rid of him.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
I think it's just his defenses was down, I guess would be the explanation.
Yeah.
It's fair, I guess. I just kind of felt like he just went through like 3 trillion of them bitches.
And then you gotta also understand he was distracted. He had William sitting there telling him like, end it. Bringing back that whole, I forgot, I'm supposed to not.
Yeah,
he
was contemplating like killing him, then not killing him, and then like, oh, you know what, I gotta kill him. Yeah, I agree.
And then his arm tore off. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. Staying on that scene though, we got character development as far as like fighting character development. Like this man was not going through portals. This fucker was aware of what was going on.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed that. Like seeing that scene. That scene itself was crazy to see. Yeah, that was great. I'm glad he's learned from shit, you know, and it's not just same old Mark. So that was cool to see. Go ahead.
He didn't learn how to be a fucking hero still, and he should have left Eve's ass at the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
But now he really has to pay, like not pay, but he's really gonna have to answer the niggas now. Like he really has to tell the world what the fuck's going on, or at least something.
Because I think you have to. I think you have to. Like this is even, like you said, even worse than what Omni-Man's make.
Way worse.
Yeah,
they said it on the news report. We need answers, and hopefully we can get them soon. You know, so
it was kind of crazy seeing like the world, and I say the world, but I'm really talking about the heroes being able to actually like fight back because they've been ass since the beginning of the story.
I like that they did it because I would have been mad. The fact that they explained that some of the marks are just weaker. Yes. It makes sense.
And I wasn't complaining, by the way. I was just saying it was cool to.
No,
they actually have a defense. Like Earth actually has a defense, and we might not just be fucked off rip. You know, some Ultra might show up.
And speaking on that same thing, it's crazy to see that what's his name? The Amanda Waller. What's his name?
Oh,
Cecil. Cecil was right. Cecil was right.
Yes,
wrong
that goes back
for what he did to him, but right.
Like like having a safeguard against Mark, and in this case, in case other variants show up, was great. Even though I feel like they didn't use it that much, unless it just got fucked up.
No, it was. Oh, they only used it really at their area
in the Pentagon. Yeah, it was in the Pentagon, and that was.
And then he still fucked shit up.
Yeah, he still fucked shit up. That was kind of crazy. Sticking with what's his name, Cecil's dude, Terminator over there, seeing his whole fucking body. Be the Terminator and him coming to terms because just based off how he started, not realizing he was. Yeah, that was crazy. He's like you're gonna die, and that's what I do. That's what I was like. Oh shit, that line right there. That's what I do. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. That was
so
great.
Tony Stark was right, Cody, for a suit of armor around the world.
Well, yeah, for sure he was right. They fight alien invasions. Yes, he was right. But you you messed up. You didn't make Jarvis. You made Ultron.
We got a character death in this episode. Rex.
Yes.
Rex is gone. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of shocker, especially based off of last episode.
Once he gave that line, wow, my life's in a really good spot right now. And then I'm gonna be right back.
I'll be right back. Once he said I'll be right back, I said, boy,
this nigga is dead.
Damn,
man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And like I said,
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Ray wanting to jump back in the fight. Like she had her suit on. Like, nah, what do you mean? It's your first day off. Like
that would have been her last day too.
Yeah, crazy, phenomenal.
Like I said, thinking because my brain's just trying to remember the episode. Cool callback to when he's fighting the Guardians, and he catches old boy by the leg. The same shit the Omni Man did to him.
Saw that
in the first season.
Shows how strong Omni Man really was. Because if that motherfucker couldn't kill him off of slamming him like that, yeah.
And one of the marks is trapped in that dark realm.
Yeah, Darkwing shit.
That's something to think about.
Yeah, they said presumed dead. I don't think he's dead.
I don't think he's dead.
And the other ones are trapped in that same world that Mark went to last time.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the ending.
Man, I wasn't expecting it to be hit that hard with like, all right, let's recover a little. Hell nah, this motherfucker said.
Hell nah.
What did he say? I don't even know what the fuck he said, but get ready for my coming conquest. I'm like, oh my god! And you turn around and it's oh wow. You got voice actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Hell yeah, that was conquest.
Glenn versus Negan round 2.
Glenn versus Negan.
Rematch.
That shit is crazy.
I've been hearing some crazy shit on Conquest, and I can't wait to see it. I can't.
That fucking line delivery. It's like, do you see all this? You picked the wrong time, because right now all I want to do is hit something as hard as I fucking can. Boy, man.
See, but and I don't know if it's just him there, but if it is just him, they should be fine. They should have the sound things. Just tell Mark to run away. They should handle that easily.
I think he showed up at like the right time to catch everybody off guard, and obviously he didn't plan it like that. But
yeah,
I don't think they're ready.
Just...
They're not ready. And this in Conquest, from what we know, is stronger than the female that showed up last season. So I don't think they're ready. But go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no, because it's different.
I was just gonna say, like I said, I said at the beginning, this is like a mini Viltrumite invasion. I think this did prep people for that. This is once Omni-Man shows up with, like I said, I think he's recruiting too in space. I think this helped Earth kind of be a little bit more ready, get a little more experience, and get ready for that conquest. Conquest, give her the invasion. So yeah.
I think they said there was 18 marks when they started, something like that.
18 down to 6, I think it was 7, something like
that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Eve doesn't fucking listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once he saw 2 of them, he said, "Eve, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, please. I agreed. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're just hindering me from really just going crazy. I have to try to protect you. I think one of them even mentioned, "Damn, I would have lost already if you weren't trying to protect them." Yeah. Eve said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna help you," and just got her shit fucked up. Damn. Yeah.
The mom was fucking me up for a minute there, because I thought she was still at the house when they first showed her to the transition of where she was at the boyfriend's house. I was like, "There's no way she is still fucking there," but
she's smart. She knew better.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, phenomenal episode, man. Jesus Christ, is that the best of the series?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Yes.
I would have to agree. It's the best one, and that's crazy because it's coming off the last one, Cecil's
season 2, 3.
Oh, the series. You said series,
I said
huh?
Best of the series.
Ooh, you say Cody? The series?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'd have to watch Omni-Man again, because right now, even episode 1 was crazy, but I do think the Omni-Man episode, which was the finale,
crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
That was the finale. Yeah, I'd have to watch that one again, and I think the next one it might even be in contention too. Like it's gonna be crazy, but it's close.
Yeah, I've heard the next 2 were in for some shit.
Hell yeah. Well, next one is the finale, which is it's
fucking, really? Okay.
Yeah, the next one is the finale, so we'll see how much they give us and where it's gonna end. But yeah, it's close. It's close. I definitely got to rewatch and see what's the best of the series, but there's definitely top 3 at least.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn, cannot wait. Season finale. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Stephen Yeun, rematch of the century. Cannot wait, bro. Yeah, let us know your thoughts on Invincible episode 7. What have I done? Leave your thoughts down on that below. Oh, real quick too. Apparently in the comics, in the graphic novels, Spawn was in that fight. Like, Spawn's in this universe. In the graphic novels, obviously he couldn't show up in the animated because of rights and shit. But yeah, he was there. Kind of crazy. Yeah. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Leave your thoughts on this episode. What you guys think, and are you guys excited for that finale next week? Cannot wait.